Hello everyone, I'm Bo, also known as BO9. Welcome to my channel, and today we're going to talk about our new dimension. That's right, the dimension I teased in the video called the Steam Realm. Now, why do I call it a realm? Let's first get into that question. The realm is just another word for a dimension for me. I don't care what it actually means. That's my definition, and you guys are not going to change it. Now, anyways, let's move to the next segment of the video, also known as our sponsor, because I wanted to explain a few things. Who's today's sponsor? Well, it's me. Now, why is it me? Well, I want to let you guys know, I officially have a Patreon, which I won't go too depths in because I don't want to keep the sponsor segment too long because you guys are wanting to go to the video and or channel updates. I get it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, let's move on to the next segment. So, what's new about my channel? What's coming for next year? Well, to start off with, like I said, I have a Patreon now. I plan to open a Ko-Fi later next year. Also, I plan to release the mod, first beta build, sometime next year. I can't tell you when. I'm planning early February, late January, for at least first beta build, if it doesn't take me too long. Now, I want to explain a few other things other than the mod. I now officially have a Discord, which you can go check out the link below. Like I said, you can check out the Patreon. You get some information about that too. Of course, I don't want to keep you guys off this platform, so I'll continue on with channel updates. I am also going to start streaming too. I'm going to try streaming on Twitch if Twitch will want to work. And if not, I'll be streaming on YouTube and you get notifications. What have I been adding to the game? Well, let's first start off with this first section of dimensions. So, dimensions. We all know them. There's the Nether, the Overworld, and the End. Which hopefully we get an update soon. Emoji. What's in my mod that's for dimension-wise? That's my mod's about. It's all dimension-based. Well, first, let's go over the dimensions first. Right now, for the first beta build, I plan to have 3. The Pocket Realm, the Frozen Realm, and the Steam Realm. And in this video, we're going over the Steam Realm, because it took me a while to make it. You guys are going to suffer with me. Anyways, let's talk more about the Steam Realm. So the Steam Realm, it had 3 new biomes. The Steam Caves, the Steam Forest, and the Steam Factory Floor. Factory Floor is like the Plains version. Also, I'm planning to add some new biomes after the end of this video. You know, some basic little biomes like the forest and so on. But besides that, in these 3 new biomes, 2 new mobs can spawn in all of them as of right now. You got the Steam Dead, which is it's a zombie equivalent for this dimension or realm, whatever you want to call it. And also, you got Nether Mob, which is the Copper Alloy Golem. It's a big, huge creature that's 8 blocks tall and 8 blocks wide, I believe. We'll get more in-depth in the creatures in a later chapter, but let's continue ongoing with this biome. So, in the biome, Steam Forest, we had a new wood type called Copperwood, which, it sounds like copper, it burns not like copper, and so on. Also in this dimension, before I forget, if you burn any copper blocks or any copper ore, I believe, it burns forever. So if you hate netherrack, well, hooray for you, netherrack doesn't burn forever. But anyways, that's it for dimensions. Let's head into our next chapter, blocks. So, blocks. Other than the new wood family type, which has a stair, pressure plate, button, fence, which ain't working for some reason. I gotta fix that after this video. And a door. And of course, the trapdoor coming later. But yeah, that's the copperwood family, which is basic blocks. Now, what else did I add? Well, of course, I added a couple new ore types. Infested ore, reinforced ore, molten iron, and molten gold ore. It's the only ore so far in this whole dimension. I plan to add more later. You never know. Yeah. So, those are some of the basic blocks. Of course, ore blocks work like ore blocks. They drop ore. Let's actually talk about that. Let's talk about items. So, items. We know them. They're literally the second basic thing in Minecraft, other than blocks. So, I have a couple of new items. Some are like completely pointless, like solid steam. I had an idea for them. Never got to put them in fruition. I think the word is, yeah. But yeah, anyways, besides that, I have some new, a new tool called the Copper Hammer. I've been working on it. It's just a fun little toy to mess around with for custom models. But yeah, that's it for items, because I don't have a lot. Balancing. No. Just no balancing at the moment. I have not worked on it. I need to finish the other 2 dimensions before I finish balancing. Now anyways, let's move on to advanced blocks. So the advanced blocks, what are these? Well, these are like your crafting table, your furnace, and your anvil. The basic blocks of crafting. I added the steamer block, I added the alloy mixer, and I added the gem polisher. Now, to explain a little story behind these blocks, they cause me the most pain. And they're the reason why there ain't more content for this video. Why? Because it took me like hours on end trying to figure out why the UI ain't working, why the JSON files aren't working, and after fixing all of that, I had to do it all again for another block. And one block, also known as the alloy mixer, doesn't have a JSON format. Because it's evil, like ha, no. And so, I'm planning to rest on that, and I had to play Satisfactory a few times to clear my mind. Now anyways, before I forget, right, I think that's all the pain I had with those, which that's what caused a lot of the pain today. Anyways, let's talk about the next thing. Entities, we know what they are. They spawn everywhere, like cows, sheep, mobs, zombies, and so on. In an earlier chapter, we were talking about 2 new mobs I added. The copper alloy golem and the steam dead. Now let's go into these creatures more in depth. So, the steam dead, what is it? Well, it's a zombie equivalent of for this dimension. That's right, it chases after you. It does too much damage for its own good. Cause it's steam powered. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, like I was saying, the steam dead is just basically a zombie with a furnace on its head. I know, simple, right? But advanced. Yeah, advanced. But yeah, besides that, this creature is really basic. It just chases after a player. If it sees you, or it doesn't, it just senses your presence. It goes, I smell a player. And just start chasing after them. And as of right now, they're not spawning. I'll fix that, and that'll be the next update video. But yeah. Now, what else did I add? Well, I added the next thing. Hold up. So I added the copper alloy golem. What's a copper alloy golem, you might be saying? It's an 8-block tall creature, like I said in an earlier chapter. But what does it do? Well, its main mission is to patrol the sky, patrol the grounds. That's it. It just patrols everything. But yeah, that's what they are. They took me a while to make, as the copper alloy golem was supposed to be 1 block tall once. Then I changed my mind to it be 8 block talls. So yeah, basic stuff. Excuse me. But yeah, that's it for the mobs. But yeah, let's move into the next sector. Well, thank you for watching the video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell. It's totally free, because it doesn't ring. And that's sad. But yeah, thank you for watching the video. Check out the Patreon when you get a chance. I wish you all a late Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, or whatever holidays you celebrate. I don't judge. But yeah, see you all next year.